Ingay. Yes, anybody that's putting up a business or trying to expand their company, especially if you're in the fourth year or 3 years, there's what you call the rapid expansion. It's a business life cycle from break even, startup break even, and then rapid business growth. There's a part where you have to deal with different type of business agreements, and there are three main things that I've been using. There are three main business relationships that I've been using ever since I started my company. There, number one, it's the partnership. Number two is joint venture. Number three is subcontractor. What are the main difference of each? When I started my company, I need to have a partnership. Partnership is more binded with agreement, contracts that you have to sign, because partnership in a business means distribution of labor, distribution of resources, distribution of skills. So a partnership can be formed in someone that has the money and the someone that has the time to become the general manager. So it's more like a managing partner, and there's a silent partner. So that is what a partnership does. They are more effective if the roles are well defined. So who's going to do the accounting, marketing, operations? Who's going to do the HR, budget, audit, president of communication? So those are the things that need to be identified in a partnership role. Also, another thing that you have to remember in partnership, inside the business and outside the business responsibility, is how much income or asset, and then how much is the liability and expenses that will be shared. Yan. So that's one thing that you have to remember. Kaya nga sabi ko, when we're doing taxes, tax returns, business tax returns, we need to know how much is the profit sharing of the partners, whether it's two members, four, or multiple members. We need to identify the role of each. Is it going to make sense? And then how long are you going to be in the partnership? And what are the indicators that you can dissolve? What are the exit strategies? So those are more corporate, those are more binded agreement. That's why it's like sometimes this is lasting. The relationship lasted more than marriage does. What I'm saying is, if you want to build an empire, then you're looking around more than 8 years of business partnership. And what are you gonna do? Whether you're if you're expanding, whether you have to do it online, local, or whether you want to do the franchising or licensing in expansion. Now, the joint venture, this is less paperwork. Why? Because the joint venture, the main goal of two companies that are putting a joint venture, it's because they want to offer their service to one another. For example, in my company, we do the tax and bookkeeping for our clients, but we felt that there are so many taxes. So we could, so many taxes as small business owners in Texas. So we would like to partner up with a wealth strategies, not partner up, but we would like to do a joint venture with the wealth strategies by conducting workshops and seminars, because they can also be a complementary service to us, and also in the same way that their clients can be our clients as well, because enable for them to plan, they need to have a good record keeping. We can also have a joint venture with the banks for small business loans, different type of grants. So those are the things that you can do a joint venture, as long as you think their clients is kind of close to your ideal client and vice versa. So there's no much paperwork to be done. It could be a handshake agreement. Then you can step away from a joint venture after several months if you think that it's not working. Then the last type of business relationship is subcontracting. The subcontracting contractor versus with the subcontractor, which means you are outsourcing the job. This is most common for construction companies, that they have to have, if somebody's gonna build the building, there's a contractor who's, for example, they're going to build a 23rd floor building. So he has to find the suppliers, the materials, the people that are going to do the job. So those are the subcontractor. The main thing that separates it from the other relationship, it's because subcontractor, they need to receive certain commission on the service that they've rendered. Yan. Okay. So So that's the reason why it's important to know in any business relationship to identify the market that you're trying to get, and also to know what are the benefits. Would it make sense for both parties? Okay? Yeah, so medyo serious mode tayo sa topic right now, and it's boring, but I think this is something that everybody, business owners or entrepreneur, need to learn. But if you learn this, please click share and subscribe on my YouTube channel. This is Chris Coco. Stay safe. Bye.